Hello. We're back. It's been a minute, but I did say I wasn't doing every single day. I have worked with code every single day. I'm not doing it on YouTube um, this time round, um, but when I can, I will come back to it. And in as much as it's been a while, I am prepping for a long drive tomorrow where I'll be driving overnight. So trying to move my tiredness accordingly. Um, but yeah, I wanted to jump back in, see how far I've got with this, and maybe make some progress. I feel like it's too big. I'm also using a different mic, this guy, and I've reconfigured my room somewhat, so you're seeing a slightly different angle. Hopefully it's all good. More plans soon, but not for this video. Let's just see where we are at, and yeah. So I believe if I go to script, where was I? I started building out some of this. I think I'd looked at the proxy, and I wanted to test one out. This is effectively what we're doing. And let's prettify that to see what comes out. I'm going to pull this to the side so you guys can't see this. I still can. Oh, when I increase one, yeah, that does. No, it's not too bad. Cool. I notice I hate seeing so little code. Cool. And I'm noticing that my video doesn't look the wrong way, but cool. I'm looking this way, but actually I should be looking this way, but my monitor's on the other side. So I'm now contemplating if I change this now or I change this next time. I'll do it next time. Just know I'm looking at the monitor, I'm not looking away. Where were we? I'm trying to figure out where I was, and this is the problem with taking a relatively longer break from working on something. You sort of lose context and need to jump back in. So today might actually be a much shorter video than I was hoping, because I'm just trying to get my head back in the game. So what are we doing? If we search for Pikachu, okay, we get a sprite, his name, the ID, weight and height maybe. Okay. I'm just looking at the test, give me some guidance as what I need next. Okay, I need an attack. Right, so I've got all of this to bring in. Right, so I'm now going to, cool. So Pokemon type. Right, so I think I want to build in, so just to give you guys, so I think where I was last time was something like types can have multiple slots, as it were, and so I need to figure out a way to handle all of the types, and sorry, I touched the microphone, and sort of populate them if I need to. I'm not going to do that now because I want to just get back in, pick some low hanging fruit, get my head going again. So I'm just going to take this one type and then sort of fill out the rest. Once I know I've got all the base stats that I need, then I'm going to come back in and figure out how to deal with it if types is more than one. I think it will be a matter of maybe changing the element type or doing some sort of loop that sees the I think a loop will actually be what it is, sees the number of objects in that type and grabs like a type.1, type.2 or something. Slot.1 type, yes. Yeah, I think that's what it will be. I think I will let me write this down somewhere, because you know inspiration hits once and then you don't lose it altogether. So for the type, I'm going to just add in a line here that says, oops, and then do. I'll make this a to-do. But for now, type is data dot stats dot types dot type dot name. Let's see if that works. So let's work our way down. Data dot stats dot, and we're just using the dots to sort of step into the object. Stats dots types dot type. Attack so it's interesting. Type lives under types, so it's easier to jump to. But for instance, something like attack, so this is where I'm not sure, right? Attack is here. Attack, right? So how do I get to this object? Because it'll be stats dot base stat 55. I feel like I should be able to search for attack, I think. Okay, I think I'm back in the game. It is 12:15. I'm gonna go to sleep, but let's just see if the type worked. So, Pokemon not found. Something was. Yeah, okay, so the type didn't work. Cool, but at least I know where we are. Let me see. I want to win. Again, it's the same problem. I need to be able to search for this stats that has the name HP. Because if I go base stats dot, it's an array of objects, right? It's an array of objects. So can I then say, for instance, so let's blur this out for now. Let's say attack, right? Can I go data dot stats 0 dot, can I do that? Because it's the first element of the array. So stats at 0 is this one, then I'm here. And once I'm here, I want to go in and say it's dot base stat. Will that work? Base underscore stat. Will this give me an attack? Let's see. Okay. Cool. So this is then presuming that it always follows this method. I don't want to make the presumption. I want to use the name. So I'm probably going to have to build in some sort of find in the array. Because I don't think that always follows that. So for instance, let's say so we know how to build this, right? HP will be, oh, so I did that for attack, but actually that's HP. This is actually HP. So if I just copy that and then stick it here. Alright, and then if I was to say attack is actually the second one, so if I made attack 1, oh, I've done the same thing again, haven't I? And then defense was, so now I'm going to pull it out so I can see at the same time, which is the benefit of having my screen here, because I've got a vertical screen, but doesn't help the video. But you guys understand, I'm not looking away, I'm looking at my screen. So defense is the third. So if I then was to do that and say 2, And then let's, so why not just bring in everything? So we've got special attack, special defense, and speed. So what do we call that? Special attack, special defense, speed. So I'm gonna be super lazy and I'm going to grab special attack. Special defense. I don't need a preview on the console now. And it was Pokemon speed, wasn't it? They're all going to be in HTML. I could have done the control D, couldn't I? Yeah, I could have. So let's do that. I believe it's control D. Nope. Command D. And I'm just going to insert that. I'll just pull that from my clipboard. Special attack is 0, 1, 2, 3. Special defense is 4. And speed is 5. Now, let's see what happens here. Apart from type. Okay. Alright. So I want to just run the test and see what happens there. Okay, it's not happy with that. Okay, so I mean, it looks like I got everything right because it's weight, height, HP attack. So I don't know what it's unhappy about, but at least we're populating everything. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'm surprised. Oh look. Yeah, so we are getting it right because for Gengar, it's passed that test, so all the elements are brought in alright. So we've got some bugs to find. Oh, sorry, that must have been hell. Cool. Well, I'm happy. Let's save our code. And also, just worth noting, this process of always going to save your code, I actually think is intentional because this is what you would do in like a real world developer environment. Is you always want to push to Git or whatever your version control system is. And so getting into the habit of saving your code actually is good practice. Points to Free Code Camp for that. Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah. Keep showing up. even if you're doing it in private, even if you're not coming on here. Keep showing up consistently.